Role models can be very important. Stay out of trouble or face the long arm of the law. In this case, a cybernetic one in the form of the Neca Robocop movie poster figure in all his pink-tinted glory. Do sit back, grab some snacks. Buy things for $1 or maybe more on pre-order. As we talk, the latest action figure pre-orders and reveals on Flicks and Figs. You have 10 seconds to comply. And if you want some villains of old Detroit to face off against any of your Neca movie Robocops, including the poster version, you can, as the villains of old Detroit, are going to come with very iconic accessories, one being the Cobra Assault Canon, state-of-the-art bang, bang! Can I play? And feel free to stick your favourite Robocop quotes in the comments below. And from the streets of future Detroit to Gotham, and why haven't we had a Robocop Batman team-up in any media? Or maybe we have, if so let me know in the comments below. To Arkham, Yuno Culture has been authorized to make 1 to 12 finished moving action figures. Batman-Arkham Knight Series First Piece v 8.04 Jersey Batman. So dead or alive will you be collecting this? A glorious eye version of the Caped Crusader straight out of the video game.
Welcome back to another action-packed episode of Flicks and Figs. Grab your favorite snacks, make yourself comfortable, and let's talk some 6-inch action figure news. And Batman has quite a rogues gallery of villains, and so does Spider-Man, switching from third-party DC to third-party Marvel. And speaking of Marvel, the MCU specifically, we get a look at PW Toys lighting Man again at 5K Toys as an alternative to the Marvel Legends version if you like. And this PW Toys version comes with an unofficial Jamie Foxx likeness unlike the Marvel Legends version. So you can go with the Marvel Legends version at $34.99, which is quite a hefty price tag. But then it's not really a body that will get any reuse, or teases the PW Toys version for a more premium price. It really depends how you have been building out your movie Spider-Man and No Way Home display so far. We'll meet again, Spider-Man.
And feel free to let me know your thoughts about any action figures in the video comments below. And please do smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And feel free to become a channel member to unlock exclusive content.
And we just looked at Electro, and in Final Fantasy VII the Shinra Electric Power Company is a mega corporation that uses the planet's life force as an energy source, and that doesn't really have anything to do with what we are discussing, apart from the Bring Arts Kai character Vincent Valentine shown here.
And this is definitely the don't know part of the video, as Cloud Strife is the only character I know from Final Fantasy, the one with the blonde hair and big gun sword, essentially a main character. So if you have played Final Fantasy and collect Bring Arts Kai, let me know in the comments below. This should be around the 5.9 inches to 6-inch scale in height. So a bit smaller than say your Marvel Legends, and will have an import price tag. And here's a figure that you could slide into your Bring Arts Kai Final Fantasy collection. I've got no idea what this is, but essentially it's a muscular woman with a rocket launcher in a skirt, because why not? So she's an anime character. Apparently she is called Okami Kurihama from Blue Archive, by Mad Hands, measures 1/12 scale. If you add this figure to your collection, beware of death by Snoo Snoo, which sounds like a rocket launcher-based fatality, if you ask me.
And then from video games to anime we get a look at the 1/12 scale Sentinel Ronin Warriors. Chodankado is the name of this character. Now I'm aware of the Ronin Warriors, but by idea who this character is he a good guy, or bad guy? Let me know in the comments below, but he does make for one cool looking anime-style action figure, and these tend to be available at Big Bad Toy Store, and I particularly like how the armor is removable.
These import action figures really do offer some innovative design features, such as a set of removable science fiction-style samurai armor to dress the main figure up in. The domestic companies could really do with some of these design ideas. I do believe the 1/12 Ronin Warriors do come in at a hefty price tag though, so you get what you pay for.
And if you know your Gokus from your coolers, SH Figuarts have you covered, with the Bandai SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Best Selection Super Saiyang Son Goku, Legendary Super Saiyang, and Bandai SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Cooler Final Form, 40th Anniversary Reissue Edition, which will both be up for pre-order probably by the time this video comes out, so feel free to add them to your collection. SH Figuarts certainly do give collectors a wealth of variations of characters to choose from.
I choose you to be the first of my victims. The legendary Broly certainly needs no introduction. Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary celebrations continue, and here comes a re-release of the best-selling SH Figuarts dedicated to the mighty Broly. In the best tradition of figures in this line, the character arrives with accessories, interchangeable hands and a 40th anniversary themed display base. So add Broly to your display or face the consequences. The film, Dragon Ball Super, Broly was one of the biggest and fastest hits in the series, and now SH Figuarts is proud to announce the re-release of a figure of its star character, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Son Goku. It includes an outfit, just like the one seen on the film's poster at first. So this version of Goku is available for pre-order at Emporium of Cool. And from Dragon Ball Z to Street Fighter, Amazing Yamaguchi are giving us a Ryu from Street Fighter 6, and this figure will no doubt have amazing articulation. I'm awaiting Jada Toys to give us some Street Fighter 6 figures at some point. And stick around to the end of the video for more Street Fighter news, and sticking with video games we go from Street Fighter to Ninja Gaiden. And feel free to let me know what you plan to pre-order in the comments below. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And from anime to video game content once again, here we get a look at the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, and one thing I love about this release is that the ball joints at the shoulders look greatly improved and given a more streamlined aesthetic, which suits these figures much more in my opinion.
And of course, as you can see here from these photos, you can get some great articulation and poses from these figures, which is what we have come to expect from amazing Yamaguchi. But for me personally, as I mentioned, the much improved shoulder joint aesthetic is the winner here. It's much more streamlined and built into the figure and character's body, which looks much better than a ball joint sticking out in my opinion. So what are your thoughts? Are you a fan of amazing Yamaguchi? Have you played Ninja Gaiden? I can remember playing the Xbox version, and it was a bloody difficult game but very satisfying once you got into it. And Ryu has fought all sorts of adversaries from monsters to military. And if you want a great look at the figure, check out D Amazing's review, and I'll put a link to that video in the comments below.
And feel free to let me know your thoughts about any action figures in the video comments below. And please do smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And feel free to become a channel member to unlock exclusive content. And we saw Cyberzoic beasts in 1/12 scale just now, and they look like they could team up with Battle Cat and Panther from Masters of the Universe. And here we get a look at Panther in the new Eternia line. Now I think this is masked service, so in other words 7-inch scale. But I'm not totally sure. I can't work out whether the Skeletor figure shown riding Panther is a Masterverse figure. Let me know in the comments below. I think this is a Mattel Creations exclusive. And from Beasts of Eternia, we go to the Lord of the Rings and the Witch King, who rode a big dragon, I believe. You can tell I've really done my research.
And Ryu from Ninja Gaiden has fought all sorts of monsters in his time, and the Lord of the Rings is inhabited by orcs, magic, heroes and all sorts of other creatures and monsters. And Diamond Select bring us one of Sauron's greatest allies. I believe this is the Witcher King, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. He looks like he moonlights at Hogwarts when not fighting 11 and men, but let me know your thoughts. One ring to rule them all. Or a fax, or email or text.
I'll do the jokes round here, Sonia, thanks. One ring to rule them all, or an email. She says, honestly can't get the staff. And keeping it in the realms of fantasy, here we get a look at one. 6 Shooter's great toy photography for the Mythic Legions Silver Knight 2 Legion Builder. While the forces of Aethyros are most commonly known for the Order of the Templar Knights, or the Holy Paladins and Battle Clerics who fight in the name of the Crowned Eagle, it is the vast ranks of Silver Knights who make up the front lines of the Order of Aethyron's army. Fearless soldiers who have taken a sacred oath to protect the realm. They are the first line of defense against the undead horrors pouring forth from the House of Blessed Bone. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. They may take our lives, but they will never take our collecting freedom.
Introducing Frankenstein's monster. The next figure to be revealed for the 2025 Retailer Appreciation Wave is a new edition of the second Figura Obscura drop from 2024. The first version of this character was a book-accurate version of the creature, so for the follow-up the 4 Horsemen wanted to go green and recognize some of the more modern interpretations of this monster. Frankenstein's monster comes with all the pieces from the original set, including repainted versions of the lab mini-diorama with tables and scientific instruments. The figure itself now has green skin, and he includes the parts to create 2 distinct looks for the monster with extra hands, feet, a removable coat, and soft goods pants. and 3 different head styles. And Max Factory showcase Lilith from the video game Diablo 4. I've heard of this game, never played it, but this character will certainly stand out on your shelf. Have you played the Diablo series of video games? If so, what do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below. And the 4 Horsemen have sculpted some ghosts in their Figura Obscura line, such as Jacob Morley and Mondo are giving us some old-school ghost action in the form of big ghosts and bigger ghoulies. So if you like big ghoulies, here's the boogeyman who'll come with Egon Spengler from the real Ghostbusters. Let's boogie tonight.
And feel free to let me know your thoughts about any action figures in the video comments below. And please do smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And feel free to become a channel member to unlock exclusive content. And from big ghoulies to big chests, here's a look at one with an impressive set of teeth, the Yoto Toys Mimic action figure. Low stock on 5K toys, so if you want this one, grab it quickly. This is maybe something you could display with your Mondo Ghostbusters, or maybe Mythic Legions, or Diamond Select Lord of the Rings. It really is quite versatile. So do you want to add this to your collection? You could store some action figure accessories inside. With teeth like that guarding them, no one is getting their hands on that big chest.
And that chest looks it could come from the video game Zelda. And speaking of Zelda, here's a look at Link from Zelda, Zelda being the name of the princess from the franchise. Max Factory, The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom Figma Link is in stock and shipping from all your favorite retailers.
And feel free to let me know your thoughts about any action figures in the video comments below. And please do smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And feel free to become a channel member to unlock exclusive content.
And Neca are giving us a look at Peter Cushing as Van Helsing as part of their Hammer horror series, Neca Hammer Films. Horror of Dracula, 1958. Van Helsing, and Van Helsing has hunted a few vampires in his time. And speaking of vampire hunters,
and we have been talking ghosts and ghoulies and creatures that go bump in the night. I wish a few more creatures would go bump in the night with me, but that's a different story. I also wish they looked like Psylocke from X-Men, and from creatures to vampires. And here we get a look at Blade from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, but a Hot Toys figure. Now normally I only focus on 6-inch figures in my videos, as that's what I collect, but this was too good to pass up. And there is a rumour that we could be getting a Deadpool and Wolverine Blade in Marvel Legends form, as well as Gambit, Elektra and X-23, and maybe Johnny Storm, so I wanted to showcase this Blade here. And whilst a Marvel Legends version of this character would be good, there's no way it's going to look this striking. It does make me think I'd like a Maximum Series comic-style Blade with similarities to the Wesley Snipes character, but that may not happen. But I think Mezco 112 could do a really good job of giving us this character in 6-inch form, although they haven't really focused on MCU or Marvel movie figures in a while, so maybe Mafex? Or probably SH Figures thinking about it, although SHF probably won't pass the main characters Deadpool and Wolverine. And thinking about it again, we did get a Mezco 112 Deadpool and Wolverine, so it's possible. What are your thoughts? For me personally, I'd love a Blade like this in 6-inch form.
and of course Pyslok did feature in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie on the side of the bad guys with Cassandra Nova, and shame it wasn't Olivia Munn, but a Channing Tatum Gambit would be great, and also Elektra, and X-23. Hopefully Marvel Legends will make a name for themselves with those characters in 2025, but probably not, ha ha ha. And feel free to let me know what you plan to pre-order in the comments below. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff.
And speaking of Marvel, here's a look at Rom and Agent Venom from the comic book wave of Marvel Legends going up for pre-order any day now. Are you pre-ordering these? Which ones are you getting from the wave? Let me know in the comments below.
And we mentioned Deadpool and Wolverine Blade as a possible figure Marvel Legend. And for all the latest Marvel Legends news and reviews, check out Dan, who reviews, and all these great YouTube channels and international UK-based retailers. As well as all these YouTube channels and UK and international independent action figure retailers.
And if you enjoy my content generally, please feel free to smash the like button, comment and subscribe.
And Dan, whose Legends and Liquor now features a good overview of Mythic and Cosmic Legions. And speaking of lines sculpted by the 4 Horsemen, the first reveal from the 4 Horsemen Appreciation Wave is Anubis, not an old bis. shown here. The 4 Horsemen 2025 Retailer Appreciation Wave will go up for pre-order next Friday, the 14th of February 2025, only on 4 Horsemen official vendors. First reveal is Figura Obscura, Anubis, black-blue version. And the second reveal of the 4 Horsemen 2025 Retailer Appreciation Wave is Figura Obscura, Bastet, and Bastet can go with your Anubis, or your Anubis, whatever you decide. And from ancient Egypt to Norse mythology, here we get a look at the Frasertigel Norseman 1/12 scale action figure. I'm presuming this is sculpted by Eamon O'Donoghue, and it's a lovely looking figure to round out more of your Frazetta-inspired collection.
And this is a figure that can battle your Mezco 1/12 Conan, Mythic Legions, Masterverse, or for something a bit different you can have him in an Asgardian display with a Marvel Legends Thor, or perhaps that Mezco 1/12 Thor which is upcoming. As you can see here, he will make for some great figure photography.
And we've looked at 2 historical looking characters as action figures, one from ancient Egypt, and one from Norse mythology, and the League of Shadows has operated throughout history. And here we get a look at the 1/12 Ninja Master aka Liam Neeson who faced Christian Bale's Batman. You don't have to say him, but you might want to save up for him, but a bit quickly as he's in stock now at 5K Toys I believe. And keeping it with DC, from the third-party League of Shadows we go to McFarlane with his clay face, from the Batman animated series, and it looks really good. So prepare to add him to your Batman animated series villains shelf.
And sticking with DC, McFarlane has given us some new DC multiverse reveals in the form of Killing Joke Joker, Amazon, Collector Edition Deadshot and Adam Strange.
And feel free to let me know your thoughts about any action figures in the video comments below. And please do smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And feel free to become a channel member to unlock exclusive content. And Batman the Animated Series gave us a Batmobile in animated form which Todd McFarlane has recreated in 7-inch scale plastic form. And speaking of vehicles, Ramen Toys are giving us a 1/12 scale kit from Knight Rider complete with glowing readout. Computer is a Series 2 Michael. Now we just need a 6-inch Michael Knight to accompany this iconic 80s vehicle. And feel free to let me know your thoughts about any action figures in the video comments below. And please do smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And feel free to become a channel member to unlock exclusive content. And from iconic 80s properties like Knight Rider, we go to another iconic 80s property that featured vehicles, G.I. Joe. With a better look at Retro Flint and Televiper next to their respective test shots, and I can't wait for the Televipers personally as well as cover girl. I was happy with the previous version of Flint, but no doubt the removal of the chest armor will make the purist collectors happy. So Yo Joe, and no doubt we have a G.I. Joe classified livestream coming soon. And we started the episode with a look at a Neca Robocop that came from the movie poster, where he gets out of a police car. We just had a look at Ramen Toys 1/12 Knight Rider. And from cars to boats, bigger ones in fact, let's talk Jaws. As Hooper, I think it's Matt Hooper from Jaws, comes in the form of Neca Ultimates, and I think there was a Quinn or Chief Brody planned. But they were cancelled due to likeness issues from what I can remember. Anyway, we definitely need those characters. And Hooper comes with some interchangeable arms. Perhaps he can throw those to Bruce the Shark to satisfy that murderous appetite of his. And how good would a 1/10 scale Bruce the Shark be? Bath time would never feel the same. Jaws always scared me as an overgrown child, and I'm already imaging the possibilities of my G.I. Joe classified torpedo facing off against a Neca Ultimates Bruce the Shark. Cue Jaws theme music, Hooper. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Flicks and Figs. And finally, let's take a look at the Storm Collectibles M. Bison tease. For you, dear viewer, this is a tease. The greatest tease of your life. But for me, it was a Friday. And until next time, enjoy those Flicks and Figs. And who wants to join me to kick Bison's ass?